Well, hello and how are you? Hey friends, welcome to the Shin Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, this here is Tuesday, October 2nd, 2018, V-Blog number 2412. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Eddie Griffith. So without further ado, here is a birthday song for you. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I must say. You know, Eddie, there's one more year starting this day. So happy birthday to you today. I said, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I must say. You know, you got a brand new year starting today. So happy birthday to you today. And we need more. All right. What else we got going on? Hey, yeah. I've also got a friend anniversary shout out going out to I'm Not Here, which would be Sharon Crow. I believe it is a dead site, but hey, you never can tell. I'll throw it on our new page, of course. So happy anniversary to you, Sharon. I know I've known you longer than 6 years, but that's what it says. Anyway, okay, let's see. What do we got going on in St. Charles? We got the Renaissance Festival, that's for sure. St. Louis Renaissance Festival is a long-standing event that brings you the adventures, excitement, and spirit of the Renaissance. Travel back in time as you step into the beautifully wooded 16th century French villa we call Petit Lion, thrilled to the exploits of jousting knights and thundering steeds. Roam the villages, shops, and shop around for unique crafts as our artisans demonstrate period skills like blacksmithing and woodworking. Delight in comedy, music, magic, and more on our 9 stages of non-stop entertainment. Feast on delicious foods and drinks from the far reaches of the globe, and interact with the colorful villagers, nobles, peasants, and characters of the ages past. Children will love the petting zoo, games, and daily free activities. Adults will enjoy beer, wine, and mead at our 3 thematic pubs. There is truly something for everyone at the St. Louis Renaissance Festival. Yep, that's September 15th through October 14th. A reoccurring weekendly. That's weekendly, I say. Only on the weekends. From 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Rotary Park in Winsville, Missouri. That's 2577 West Meyer Road, Winsville, Missouri. All right. How about the Big Bam? No, how about the Missouri Cowbell Marathon? Sign up for the 8th annual Missouri Cowbell Marathon, the marathon, the half marathon, and the half relay, and the 5K. It's held on Sunday, October 7th, starting and finishing at Frontier Park. Every year, it is our goal to put a first-class event perfect for kids, walkers, Boston qualifiers, and everyone in between. We are a community race put on by community for the community. And then, how about the Beale Street Concert Series? Yes, that's right, the last one of the year. Beale Street Concert Series is going to be October 10th, 2018 from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. located at the streets of St. Charles, 1650 Beale Street, St. Charles, Missouri. Used to be the Noah's Ark Complex area, now known as the streets of St. Charles. It's a free Beale Street concert series, the second Wednesday of each and every month, and beverages will be provided by the wonderful restaurants of the streets of St. Charles. Bring a lawn chair and then come and listen to the music of Ziga Vegas. Sorry, folks, no rain dates, no coolers, and no outside food and or beverages. And then how about the Big Bam on the Katy? That's right, the Big Bam on the Katy concludes with a St. Charles celebration in Frontier Park featuring food trucks, drinks, and music. Food trucks and drinks will be available from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. and music featuring Big Mike and the Blue City All-Stars from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. So get on down to Frontier Park. That's located at 500 South Riverside Drive, St. Charles, Missouri, 63301. And that's, what was I saying about it? Oh, yeah, 500. The 500 block of South River is near the depot. Alrighty, enjoy Big Bam. Alright. How about some songs, of course? Gotta do some more Halloween. We're trying to keep up with some Halloween stuff, because, well, that's what the request for this month is. Although we don't have to do Halloween, but I like Halloween, so we're gonna do a few more quick Halloween songs. There we go. I found one that I thought would be good. It's called The Legend of the Woolly Swamp. Hey, if you ever go back into the woolly swamp, son, you better not go at night. There's the things out there in the middle of them woods that'll make a strong man die of fright. There's the things that crawl and the things that fly and things that creep around on the ground. And they say the ghost of Lucius Clay, he gets up and he walks around. But I never could believe it. I just had to find out for myself, and I couldn't conceive it. I never would listen to nobody else. No, I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself that there's some things in this world that you just can't explain. And the old man lived in the woolly swamp, away back in the grueling woods. And he never did do a lot of harm in them woods, but he never did no good. People didn't think too much of him. They all thought he acted kind of funny. The old man didn't care about people anyway. He cared all about was his money. He stuffed it all in a mason jar and buried it all around. But certain nights, if the moon was right, he'd dig it all up from the ground. He'd pour it out on the floor of his shack and run his fingers through it. And old Lucius Clay was a greedy old man, and that's all there was to it. But I couldn't believe it. Oh, I just had to find out for myself, and no, I couldn't conceive it. I never would listen to nobody else. I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself. There are some things in this world that you cannot explain. The old man lived in the woolly swamp, away back in the grueling woods. The Clayton boys were white trash, and they lived over on Parvis Creek. And they were a real snake, and a snake snaky as a cat, and belligerent when they spoke. And one night, the oldest brother said, "Y'all meet me in the woolly swamp later, and we'll go out and find Lucius Swamp, and we'll pitch him to the alligators." Well, they found the old man out in the back, and with his shovel in his hand, and 13 rusty mason jars he had dug up from the sand. And they all went crazy, and they beat the old man, and they picked him up off the ground, and then they threw him in the swamp, and they stood there and laughed until the thick black water sucked him down. Then they turned around and they went back to the shack, and they picked up the money and ran, but they hadn't gotten nowhere when they realized they were running in quicksand. And they struggled and they screamed, but they couldn't get away. And then just before they were gone, they could hear the old man laughing in a voice that was loud and strong. Now that's been 15 years ago, and if you go back in there again, there's a spot in the yard in black in back of the shack where the ground is always wet. And on certain nights, if the moon is right, and you're down back by the dark footpath, you can hear 3 young men screaming, and you can hear the old man laugh. If you go back in the woolly swamp, son, you better not go at night. There's things out there that'll in the middle of them woods that'll make a strong man die from pride. There's things out there that are crawling around, and things that fly, and things that creep around on the ground. And they say that the ghost of Lucius Swamp gets up and he walks around. But I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself, and I couldn't conceive it. I never would listen to nobody else. No, I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself that there's some things in this world you just can't explain. The old man lived in the woolly swamp way back in the grueling woods. All right. Had to do it. Had to do it. Try to do it, that is. Didn't really do it all that great, but I did do it somewhat. All right, we're going to do some standbys, like, how's about song lyrics, Purple People Eater? Of course, that's one of our standbys that we got to do for Halloweeny. When I saw the thing coming out of the sky, it had a one long horn and a one big eye. I commenced to shake, and then I said, ooh-ee, it looks like a purple people eater to me. It was a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me. Oh, well, he came down to the earth, and he lit on a tree. I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, don't eat me. And he had said with a voice that was so gruff, I wouldn't eat you 'cause you're too tough. I was a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me. One-horned. Yeah, I said, hey, Mr. Purple People Eater, what's your line? He said, eating purple people eater, and it sure is fine. Eating purple people, and it sure is fine. But that's not the reason that I came to land. I wanted to get a job in a rock and roll band. Well, bless my soul, a rock and roll, a flying purple people eater, pigeon-toed, undergrowth, flying purple people eater. Well, who wears short shorts? A friendly little purple people eater. Oh, what a sight to see. Whoa! And then he swung from the tree, and he lit on the ground, and he started to rock and really rock around. It was crazy day with a swing and tune, a sing bop a beep bop a boop a laba doo. I said, oh well, bless my soul, a rock and roll flying purple people eater, pigeon-toed undergrowth flying purple people eater. I like short shorts, flying purple people eater. What a strange sight to see, purple people. Oh well, he went on his way, and then what do you know? I saw him last night on a TV show. He was blowing it out and really knocking them dead, playing rock and roll music through the horn on his head. Tequila. Ba-dum, boom, boom. All right, well, let's see. Purple people. Purple people. Eater. How about song lyrics? Song lyrics. This is Halloween. From the popular movie. Let me get a little sip of the cider here. Well, maybe we'll just get with this one. All right, we'll just do this one. Boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see something strange? Come with us and you will see this is our town of Halloween. This is Halloween, this is Halloween, pumpkins scream in the dead of the night. This is Halloween, everybody make a scene, trick or treat, to the neighbor's gonna die of fright. It's our town, everybody scream, this town of Halloween. I'm the one hiding under your bed, teeth ground sharp and eyes glowing red. I am the one hiding under your stairs, fingers like snakes and spiders in my hair. This is Halloween, this is Halloween. This is Halloween town, a pumpkin scream in the dead of the night. This is Halloween, this is Halloween. This is Halloween, everyone hail the pumpkin song. In this town, don't we love it now? Everybody's waiting for the next surprise. Around the corner, man hiding in the trash can. Something's waiting, no one pronounces in. How know to pounce and how you'll scream. This is Halloween, a rockin' black and slimy green. Aren't you scared? Well, this is just fine. Say it once, say it twice. Take a chance and roll the dice. Ride with the moon in the dead of the night. And everybody scream in our town of Halloween. I'm the clown with the tearaway face, here in my flesh and gone without a trace. I'm the one who, when you call, who's there? I'm the wind blowing through your hair. I'm the shadow on the moon at night, flying, filling your dreams to the brim with fright. This is Halloween, this is Halloween. Halloween, 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 Halloween. Tender lumping everywhere. Life's no fun without a good scare. That's our job, but we're not mean. In our town of Halloween. In this town, don't we love it now? Everybody's waiting for the next surprise. Jack. Skeleton Jack might catch you in the back and scream like a banshee, make you jump out of your skin. This is Halloween. Everybody scream. Won't you please make a way for the very special guy? Our man Jack is king of the pumpkin patch. Everybody hail to the pumpkin king now. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. In this town we call home. Everyone hail the pumpkin song. La 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 la. Halloween, Halloween. La 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 la. Halloween, Halloween. There you go. That there was Marilyn whoever, of course. Marilyn Manson, Halloween. From the popular Nightmare Before Christmas. All right, folks, looks like it's time for our portion of the program called Our Daily Bread. And our Daily Bread's devotion for the day is God's Brand. And I'm going to be reading Zechariah 3, 1 through 7. And if you're keeping up with your Bible in a year, you will be reading Isaiah 14 through 16 and Ephesians 5, 1 through 16. So here we go. Zechariah 3, 1 through 7. Clean garments for the high priest. That's what we're going to do. Then he showed me Joshua, the high priest, standing before the angel of the Lord, and Satan standing at his right side to accuse him. The Lord said to Satan, "The Lord rebuke you, Satan, and the Lord who has chosen Jerusalem rebuke you. Is not this man a burning stick snatched from the fire?" Now Joshua was dressed in filthy clothes as he had stood before the angel. And the angel said to those who were standing before him, "Take off his filthy clothes." And then he said to Joshua, "See, I have taken away your sin, and I will put fine garments on you." Then I said, "Put a clean turban on his head." So they put a clean turban on his head and clothed him, while the angel of the Lord stood by. And the angel of the Lord gave this charge to Joshua: "This is what the Lord Almighty says: If you will walk in obedience to me and keep my requirements, then you will govern my house and have charge of my courts, and I will give you a place among these standing here." And so there you have it. Zechariah 3 through 7. Or 3, 1 through 7. Sorry. Okie dokie. That's it. This here's Shenandoah Briscoe saying, well, goodbye, my friends. It's a time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's a time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Hey, you know what? I'm going to say thanks for tuning in to the Shin Show. This here's been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? And you know what? You know, as always, God loves you and so do I. So be blessed in Jesus' name and come back and see me tomorrow because, well, I'll be here and I hope you are too.